Back in the 1980s, video games were only considered a fad. But who would have thought of the notion that was created back in 1950s that video game, electronically manipulated image on the television screen, would become an art form it is today and a flourishing industry. Plus, it has also been proven beneficial to one's health in improving eye and hand coordination. From gaining mainstream popularity in the 70s and 80s to the devastating crash of 1983 to the revival of the industry, the video game industry has truly seen its ups and downs. According to the History of Video Games by Stephen Rabin, Nintendo, which is a well-known household name, was responsible for that revival with the invention of their console, named after their company, Nintendo. After their rapid success, Nintendo partnered with Sony to take video games to heights it has never seen before, such as plans to use a built-in CD-ROM in the new console. Long story short, Nintendo broke its partnership with Sony, which left the company infuriated. They wanted to get back in Nintendo so bad, so they continued with the project in hopes to rival their next console. The trend-setting brand of PlayStation is arguably today's most innovative and thriving console out today on the market. To begin, I'll discuss the birth of PlayStation 1. The launch of PlayStation 1 was sensational, even though Sony had never developed a video game, let alone a console. It was a mega hit. It was the first to sell 100,000 in its debut weekend. PlayStation 1 introduced 3D gaming, CD-ROM for games instead of cartridges, because cartridges were too expensive to make and took way too long to manufacture. Another cool feature of the PlayStation 1 is that you could put your CDs in it. It played music back. It was a very cool feature. It was the little things like that that made the biggest impact. Now that I've discussed PlayStation 1, I will discuss how it evolved into PlayStation 2. The company then set its sights on its next console. With an incredible power and exclusive ability to play CDs and this time DVD movies, the system was truly unstoppable. It allowed for lifelike animations to move in real time. It was also the first to be featured with backwards compatibility, where you can take your old PlayStation games and play them on your new system. So you didn't have to sit and let your old games collect dust. You could still play them with your brand new system. It has sold over 50 million units in the USA alone today. Now that I've discussed PlayStation 2, I would discuss their latest system, which is PlayStation 3. With the PlayStation 3, Sony revolutionized the way games were played and developed, utilizing both a Cell and RSX processor, state-of-the-art Blu-ray, and pre-installed hard drive disk. According to Sony's official website, also it has built-in benefits like Wi-Fi, an internet browser, and 320 gigabytes of storage space for your DVDs, movies, and music. It is also, according to Sony, the #1 system for streaming Netflix. In closing, long before video games was affordable CD-ROM gaming and 3D graphics, Sony set their goal of creating a gaming platform that would pervade the VCR and change the gaming industry forever. 18 years later, I would say Sony is exceeding their expectations.